right, dating in LA. It's tough, isn't it, everybody? Imagine how hard it is when you're 45 and freshly divorced and you're in Beverly Hills. That was Marcy Miller's experience, and she wrote about it in her memoir, Rebooting in Beverly Hills. One critic called it Sex in the City for the Next Generation. Marcy Miller joins us now to talk about this. I think anyone who's dated can relate to your book.
I think so, too. I think we all have similar stories, and it's very hard to find your soulmate or the man that you want to be your companion. It's tough out there.
And you wrote about all the different ways you tried in this book. It really is interesting. Now, this all started with you discovered your husband of 12 years was cheating on you.
I did. It's a retail story.
The sable coat.
There was a thank you note from Bergdorf Goodman, which is the store in New York.
Shishi, yeah.
And I opened it, thinking it was an advertisement, and it was a note from a salesman thanking my husband for bringing his wife in and buying her a sable coat.
What do you think?
But I wasn't there.
Right, you weren't the wife.
I wasn't the
You weren't
wife.
the one who. You weren't the one who showed up. What do you think that put him back? About 20 grand?
Probably. It was our joint money, too.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. So you thought this was the guy of your dreams, though. You underwent breast cancer treatments with him, and he was right there for you.
I did. He was fantastic. At 4 years into the marriage, I had a very bad year, difficult year, with breast cancer, a mastectomy, and chemotherapy. He was there. He was a terrific support throughout the whole time. So I thought, how blessed am I? I have met the man of my dreams. And then 7 years later, this is what happened.
So you find yourself out in the dating world, and you go through the litany of it in this book. I mean, all of us have similar stories to this, the people we've dated. You know, it's the pickups, the internet dating, that you went to the matchmaking, the expensive matchmaking company.
I did. I was always curious about them, aren't you? They're in the back of the magazines.
Yes. And they always have those good-looking women on them. And
Exactly. And I thought, okay, I'll give this a try. And it's very interesting. They charge a certain amount for women and much more for men. And I wondered how it would work. But in fact, I would say my worst dates were from the matchmaker.
Right. But you know, there were times you were totally discouraged when you were dating. You thought,
oh,
yeah.
It's exhausting.
Yeah.
It's absolutely exhausting. And you have to give yourself a pep talk, and you have to keep your sense of humor, because it is your life. You've got to enjoy the process and at least have some fun with it, because if not, it's drudgery.
I mean, in some of these stories, you've got the guy who's, you know, way too old for you. You've got the guy who wants to know right away if you're a little loose in the sack and he's not going to go on a second date with you. You've got all these crazy stories in there.
I do. And I don't think that they're that unusual, that other women seem to have crazy stories as well. When I do book signings and things, they come up and tell me their story. And everybody's got one.
Yeah, we certainly shared them. I could relate to a lot of them. You did finally find the man of your dreams. You're married again.
I am. It'll be a year next week.
How'd you meet him?
Fix up. Best way.
Okay, so that's what you think. Forget all this internet dating, and so trust your friends.
Absolutely. They will not fix you up with an axe murderer.
At least you hope not, because you did meet a guy who was a con man through an internet date.
I did. That was from one of the big sites, internet sites.
Yeah, and this guy was just nothing. He said he was looking for the sugar mama. Exactly.
And I think that I dodged a bullet on that one. Let's put it that way.
And we should let you know, Marcy's, you're Ivy League educated and an attorney, so, you really had been around people, and you would expect that you would have met plenty of people that would be worthwhile.
I know, but he was slick.
He was,
really good, really charming, lovely guy.
Aren't they always? All right, you've got a book signing coming up Thursday. It is, what day?
Book Soup, a Thursday.
This Thursday?
The 2nd.
Okay, 7 o'clock at Book Soup, and that's up on Sunset. And the book itself, you guys can find Rebooting Beverly Hills
on Amazon. It's at Barnes & Noble, and please enjoy.
All right, thanks, Marcy. We appreciate you coming. It is. It's a fun read, and believe me, you can relate to it. Jeff?
I think men and women can relate to it. That book is going to sell. Thank you both.